Okay, so we're going to talk about a comment, a phrase that I think many of us heard growing up. I originally thought this was kind of a generational thing. I'm an elder millennial, but I've recently become aware that this is like actually a pretty common phrase, statement that's used in homes across generations. And the statement is this: I love you, but I don't like you. Or I love you, but I don't like you right now. So why is this a problem? Well, this is a problem for a lot of different reasons, but I'm going to narrow in on one. And the one I'm going to narrow in on is because kids and even adolescents, they don't understand what you're really trying to say here. What they hear and what they internalize is that there's, essentially that you don't love them and that there is something wrong with them. There's like something wrong with who I am or the way that I'm behaving. And there's also kind of this undertone of like, I have to love you. Like it's my obligation to love you because I'm your parent. Doesn't feel good, right? And so what's really happening here is that the parent, the child or the adolescent is doing something or saying something that is bringing up a part, kind of an unhealed part, a wounded part. This is bringing up, their behavior is bringing up an unhealed part in that adult, in that parent, and the parent isn't recognizing that, okay? And so they're then kind of putting that back on the kid, and that's not for the kid. This is for the parent, okay? And so how can we rephrase this? How can we say this differently in any given moment? Well, we could say this: I love you so much, and I love you no matter what, okay? Like looking at them, I love you no matter what. I have to get honest about something right now, Johnny, or whatever your name is. I am really struggling with what you said, or I'm really struggling with that thing that you did, okay? And it's bringing up something in me that I have to kind of examine, I have to explore right now. And so I just need to let you know that. And I just need a little bit of time to kind of figure that out. And because it's bringing up something in me right now, I'm just having like a strong emotional response. I might be a little bit more distant. I need to kind of just figure that out in me. But I want to make sure that you understand that doesn't mean that I don't love you, okay? And like looking at them and really connecting with them in that moment. This can be a moment of connection. You don't have to ignore that this thing is bothering you. That's not what I'm asking you to do. I'm not asking you to suppress your emotions. I'm actually asking you to do the opposite of that with your kid. And this then becomes an opportunity to basically model for that child how to be with our emotions in a healthy way. That it's okay to have emotions. That it's okay to be vulnerable. That it's okay to not really understand what's happening. But something is happening, right? We're acknowledging that. Something is happening in me, I just don't know what it is. And I love you. Both those things can be true. Just because I am struggling with it does not mean that I don't love you. Okay, bud? Like, that's what that means. And then you could even say, like, let's try to find a time to talk about this more, maybe after school today. How does that sound? And then just checking in with them again on this. It can become a genuine point of connection and such a wonderful example for the kiddo or the adolescent, okay? Obviously, this requires that the parent has a degree of presence, mindfulness, that they have done even just a little bit of work on themselves, that they know like, oh, yeah, like my jaw in that moment, like my jaw got tight, my chest got tight, my breathing stopped. Like that's my signal. Like I know that's the thing that comes up for me when I'm struggling with something. It requires that we pause in a moment, take a breath when we want to rage at our kid, or we want to have a very strong reaction. We pause before we do that, and we look within. We turn away. We pull it back from putting it onto them, and we turn it. We do a U-turn onto ourselves. An opportunity for connection with our kid, an opportunity for connection with ourselves. Okay, thanks again for coming on here, for just being willing to expand, to explore a bit. I hope you have a wonderful day. Talk to you soon.